Hi, my name's Molly, this is my bookish corner of the internet, and I finally read the To All the Boys I've Loved Before trilogy. Hello! So, I have only ever read the first To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and with all the hype recently around the second film, I feel the need to read the whole trilogy. I didn't massively like the first book, hence why I never finished it, but I do actually own them all. So, I finally read them. They are so beloved in the booktube community that I decided it was wrong that I hadn't read them, and so I spent an entire weekend doing so. So, here's that.
I've read the first one before, and unpopular opinion, I really didn't like it. I gave it 3 stars at the time, but if I think about it, I would probably change it to like a 2.5. Like, I just really didn't enjoy it. It took me forever to read, and then I DNF'd the second one. But I think I just maybe wasn't in the mood, and I'm kind of in the mood for a contemporary, so really annoying because I do actually own the entire trilogy. It's just that I don't have them at uni with me, so I've bought them on Kindle. They were like in a bundle for like 12 quid, so I bought them on Kindle so that I can read them on my phone. And I checked, and the audiobooks are also on Scribd, and they're really hyped at the minute because the second film, I think, is it the second one? I think it's the second one. The second one has just come out, and I kind of really want to watch it because I watched the first one and I actually liked the film. So I think hopefully this will be my To All the Boys conversion, and I hope I really love them. I thought before I start reading, I thought we could look up the Goodreads rating. So yeah, as I said, I've read the first one and only gave it 3 stars, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, to be honest, because it's such a me book. Like, it's got aspects of a different culture, it's got a fake dating thing, there's like this like, or like friends to lovers, and I don't know why I don't like it, it's really annoying. Good lord, so the first one in general is giving a 4.17. Am I really the only person in the entire world that doesn't like it? Oh no! Alright, so 4.17 versus a current 3 stars, but honestly I could lower it, but we'll be nice and we'll say 3 stars. And then P.S. I Still Love You is given a 4.13, and I DNF'd that. It's not looking good, is it? So, yeah, 4.13 versus a DNF. And then I never read the last one. Okay, and Always and Forever Lara Jean is given a 4.14. So they're all pretty high ratings, and only, you know, that's like a fairly high consensus, and they're only a, 0.0 something difference. So the first one's given the best rating, and then this one, then the second one, but only by absolute, like, tiny... Oh no, I should love the series, and I don't. But that's what this video is for. So, that's our starting point. I'm going to go back to watching Friends and reading now. It's been several hours and I'm struggling. And I'm on chapter 24 of the audiobook. So Peter has the letter, Josh has the letter, they're eating the pork that's really salty. She's avoiding everyone. She's told Josh that Peter's her boyfriend to avoid awkwardness. Blah blah blah. So yeah, I'm at that bit. And I don't care. I don't know why I don't like this book, and I'm struggling, and I don't know why I decided this video was a good idea.
Now that I think of it, all the women in my family really...
The audiobook has just finished chapter 28. I'm finally enjoying it. I'm enjoying it more than I remember enjoying it the first time. I'm also having cereal for dinner because I'm an adult and I can. I'm going to read. I think I'm going to read it physically for a bit while I eat, and maybe watch a film or like YouTube or Friends or something in the background. But my main focus is reading for a while, but I actually don't feel very well. So we'll see how long that lasts, really. Lara Jean's annoying me again. I like my heart is warming to Peter more than it did the first time. Josh is irritating, I'm sorry. And she keeps talking about John Ambrose McLaren, like, the one that got away, and I'm like, you were 12. So yeah, but I am enjoying it more. It's been some time. I read like a few chapters physically, but I actually went back to the audiobook, which I've never done before. I don't think I've ever read this much of an audiobook in my life, or listened to this much of an audiobook. But because I've been listening to it for so long, I can have it on faster now, because I can like hear it better, or I'm like more in tune to it. That sounds really wanky. I'm actually really enjoying it. Shocked, I know. I still don't think it's like worth the hype it gets. That sounds terrible. I don't know if it's been overhyped for me. I feel like it's a victim of overhype. But yeah, I am enjoying it. I'm in the bit where they're going to the like antique auction. And Lara Jean's growing on me. She's being far less irritating, which I'm enjoying. And her and Peter are really cute, and I always think they've been really cute. Even when I didn't really like either of them. So yeah, I'm enjoying it more. So that's good. Me and my best friend Alice are going to have a cinema day tomorrow, and we're going to go and see the second Jumanji and maybe the new Emma adaptation, because it's one of my favourite Jane Austens, and I will drag her. Progress. Good news. Hopefully it will continue in this direction. It is like 5 a.m. I think I fell asleep while I was listening to the end. So I'm re-listening to the end. Been awake since like 4, because I can't stay asleep at the minute. It's really irritating, but you don't care. So yeah, I hate Genevieve. The ski result just happened, and oh, my little heart. Oh, I was so happy. Now I don't want this unnecessary drama of him telling everyone that they had sex, and there just being this huge misunderstanding, and Genevieve getting in the way because she sucks and I hate her. I hate her with my entire being. So yeah, I think I have 10 chapters left, which is like 20 minutes, half an hour. So I'm gonna go do that. And then I can't decide whether to watch the first film, like while I still wake up, because I feel like crap, or if I'm gonna read the next one. I did it, I finished. Like, it was a 3 beforehand, and like, I've been changing my rating system recently and like being a bit harsher. So before I did that, I probably would have bumped it up to a 4. But now it's still a 3, but because a 3 means something different. And I would happily give it like a 3.5 or even a 3.75 to be really picky. But I'd feel like uncomfortable giving it a 4. So it's like a very high 3. And I actually really enjoyed it towards the end. So that's good. And I just really like the little love notes that Peter sends to Lara Jean even. Sorry, no one ever calls her Lara. I think I might watch the first film now, because I'm tired and I don't want to read a book straight away. Also, can I just say that I really, really like the film, or I remember really liking the film, because I just really like the casting, and I love Noah Centineo as Peter, and the whole Covey family. They hurt my heart. They're so well casted, and I think the girl that plays Lara Jean is beautiful. Like, I'm watching the like beginning right now when she's in that big dress, and oh.
The forbidden kiss. That we should meet like
Look
this.
how good she looks.
Hey! Are we hanging out or what? I just want to finish this chapter.
She's so cute. I love her so much. I love her so much.
Smells good, don't you see?
Hey, Josh.
Look, she's adorable. I love her so much.
So,
This version of
what you
Lara
gonna
Jean I would die for.
Do that tomorrow.
Their friendship comes across so much better in the movie.
I'm in a school cafeteria.
This is my absolute pet peeve in movies, when they use pictures or like in picture frames and stuff that clearly are just a screenshot of the camera that was filming rather than the camera that allegedly took the photo. Like, he's clearly holding the phone like here and looking here. Why? It enrages me. I hate it. She's so cute.
I need you to know that I like you, Peter Kavinsky.
Yes!
And not in a fake way.
Yes!
I'm in love with you, Large.
I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
You what?
Oh!
we do this?
Just kiss him, please.
Well, what do you put into a contract for a real relationship?
You gotta trust. You gonna break my heart, Cubby?
Probably, yeah. Just finished the film and I'm so happy. I love it so much. It's very rare that I like a film more than a book, but it's so much better. Like, the little changes they make and the changes to pacing they make, make it so much better. That's probably an unpopular opinion, but I really loved it and I thought it was better than the book, which I'm not sure I've ever said before. That's a hell of a casting change. Oh no! How the hell are they going to explain that in the second one? Because I've seen the casting choice and, well, this dude's white. Oh no. The dude they actually cast as him, though, is cute. I'm glad they didn't go with him. I'm currently at chapter 8 of P.S. I Still Love You, and there's less chapters in this one. There's 56, just like 20 less chapters, but the chapters in To All the Boys, like, some of them are so short that it might be that again, because I think it's quite similar in length from, like, remembering my physical copies, but I'm enjoying it more earlier on. I still think the movie just has, like, a general its tone is better in general, which I feel really bad about saying, because I just find, like, all the characters slightly unlikable in the books, which I feel really bad about, but I am enjoying it more. But I can just feel this, like, sense of impending doom when they're, like, promising not to break each other's hearts, and I'm like, there's 2 books left, you're not going to keep that promise. And Margot's irritating me with her Josh thing, which I feel really bad about, because they're kind of cute, but I don't know. I find, like, when Josh kept, like, sticking up for Laura Jean with Peter, I was just like, just back off. I'm here to tell you about my cringe. Because obviously the end of the first movie shows, like, a little bit of the beginning of the second book with, like, the hot tub getting spread around. It's so much worse in the second book. I feel so sorry for her. Like, I want to take back everything bad I've ever said about her, because this is terrible. Like, a still just got, like, a moment of the video got gift at a present, like a school assembly, and they've played embarrassing music and sped it up, and oh no, it's really embarrassing me, and it's not even happening to me. No, I'm gonna breathe through it.
Talking about, you're already becoming one of those girls. That has nothing.
Hi, you catch me halfway through getting ready with this, look, but Peter and Laura Jean just exchanged Valentine's gifts. I'm not alright. I'm not okay. I love this book so much better already, so I'm really, really happy about that, because I thought I would hate this one, but I can just still feel that sense of impending doom, because I know that other guy's coming along and she's going to break Peter's heart. But I'm fairly sure she ends up with Peter from what I've heard, so hopefully that's right. Oh, I'm so happy. I couldn't stop going, like, throughout the whole thing while I'm listening to it, because I'm listening to it on my laptop. And the narrator's annoying me less. This is the first audiobook I think I've ever actually enjoyed more than reading it, which is a shock for me. If anyone knows how much I hate audiobooks, which is a lot, you will understand that this is, like, a big deal.
John took a long time to decide. He went around the circle
Chapter 29, apparently. I'm really enjoying it, actually. Although Lara Jean keeps asking Peter questions, like, about him and Genevieve and about, like, their sex life, and it's making me go, oh no. Like, in the time lapse that I just had, there's so much me going, because I'm just going, stop talking. No, just stop, no. And I feel like it's about to go catastrophically wrong. Nearly at a halfway point, or is that a halfway point? I don't know what half of 57 is, what is it? yeah, we're around the halfway point, just about to get past halfway. So, yeah. And we've just got the letter from John. And that's going to cause some shit. So, please don't crush Peter's heart. I love him and I'll protect him at all costs. Lara Jean, please. Oh, and she's trying to set her dad up, which I'm actually really enjoying, and I hope that continues. Oh, and her dad found out about the video and what's been happening, and that conversation made me cringe. I was really glad I was having it read to me, because if I was reading it, I would have put the book down and just walked away like, nope. I think that's why I'm quite glad I'm not reading it. I'm weirdly, like, really enjoying listening to it, which is so weird. I don't think I've ever enjoyed an audiobook, but I'm genuinely really enjoying it, and I think it's because I struggle to read it physically, because I don't really want to read it. I, like, just get too distracted. But I don't know, I think I hate the narrator less now because it's written in first person. It just sounds like Lara Jean's talking, which I know is what it's supposed to sound like, but I don't know why it's helping or why it's better, but it is, and I am grateful for it. We're going to the cinema in 3 hours and we're seeing 2 films, because we decided to treat ourselves, and the local cinema here is much cheaper than our one at home, so like we can go and watch 2 films for the same price that we used to be able to go and watch one. So we're seeing the second Jumanji remake, and then I'm so desperate to see the new Emma remake because it looks so good and it's one of my favourite Jane Austen books, so we're gonna go and see that. She doesn't want to see it, I'm dragging her, but oh well. So yeah, we're seeing it at 4:15, we're seeing Jumanji at 4:15, and then we've got half an hour between before Emma, and we're gonna take books and read just in the little like waiting area, so that'll probably be a good time to get some more reading in. So I'll just have to look what chapter I'm on before I leave, and then I can read it on my Kindle, hopefully. Yeah, that's probably going to be the best way to do it. So yeah, I'm probably thinking about making some lunch soon. Can I be asked? No, but I am quite hungry. So, I have made dinner. I made pasta. Very exciting. And I made enough for like a couple of days, so I don't have to cook for a couple of days because I hate cooking. But I am like a solid way through P.S. I Still Love You, and it's going downhill. I am enjoying it less and less because like the relationship drama they're having, I do not care. Like, I just don't give a shit. And I'm really not in the mood for there to be like some sort of love triangle, or for her to find like John appealing and Peter's annoying me again. Like, I just don't like how the book's written. I just really don't like the writing, I think, and like the pacing and the tone. Hopefully I'll get better again. It's going to be a bit of a fail of a video, I feel. But anyway, I'm on chapter 35 out of 57, but one of those just like the credits, so it'll be 56. So that's good at least. Oh my god, I've just spent ages looking for my phone and I'm on it. Duh. Wow, I'm dumb. I'm just going to tell you how long this audiobook's got left. It's got 3 hours left, so hopefully that'll go a bit quicker because I've got it on 2 times speed. So hopefully it should only be an hour and a half. Hopefully.
And that would be a shutdown. Shut out!
Hello, I'm back. Watched the second remake of Trilogy. It was really good. We sadly really loved the first one. I love a good crap film, or like a film that doesn't take itself seriously. And the second one was just as good as the first one. So yeah, we had a lot of fun, and we even timed it well because we only had like 10 minutes between the 2 showings, and then the new remake of Emma was so funny and so sweet and charming and was stylized in a really cool way. It felt like a proper unique adaptation. It just felt a bit different. It almost had that stylization of the first Nanny McPhee, but not quite. I don't know. There's some mental hairstyles in it and clothes. I'm gonna go get ready for bed and get back into my potato clothes where I well and truly belong. That is not coming out of my hair. Ow. Okay, now I need 2 hands to do that. Hello. It is the next morning. I have lectures today, but I really don't want to go. And I have so much work for a different thing that I have to have done by tomorrow. So I'm going to do that, and then I think I might be able to listen to the audiobook while I start doing little bits of that. So I'm going to try and finish the second one in the next couple of hours. Lara Jean and Peter just broke up, and I'm so sad. But she's right. He does always choose Genevieve over her. Even if Genevieve's going through something horrific. I'm so sad. I didn't think I'd be this upset, and I am. Fuck Genevieve, man. I hate her. I hate her so much. I'm going back to my work now. Peter just asked for the heart necklace back, and it's broken my heart. I can't believe he asked for it back. It was a gift. Right, if you give someone a gift, you can't take it back if you break up, because it was a gift. Don't be a shit, Peter. It's very rare that I'm defending Lara Jean over you, but fuck you.
But it was expensive.
John Ambrose McLaren just said to Lara Jean that he likes her and always has. I don't know how I feel about that. Because I like John Ambrose McLaren. A lot, actually. As a character, he's one of the, most likeable characters. And Peter's being a dick. But I'm just quite attached to Lara Jean and Peter at this point. That I don't think I can ship Lara Jean and John Ambrose McLaren. I could if the thing with Peter had never happened, then I really would. Peter's come to Lara Jean's house to pick up Kitty. The fuck? That's weird. Right? Someone else confirm that that's weird. That is definitely weird. Can't be asked with all of this not being together. Because, we just know that they're going to get back together. But I do also like her with John Ambrose McLaren. I want there to be two Lara Jeans. This is how I cope with love triangles. I just like both. And just wish that she could somehow end up with both of them. So John McLaren's currently being much nicer to her. Peter's being a bit of a dick. But, we don't know what Genevieve's going through. So, I guess. Lara Jean and John Ambrose are having to stay together at the old people's home. I'm uncomfortable. That makes me uncomfy. I don't like it. I don't know, I just can't quite ship them. They would be really cute if she hadn't, changed so much and gone through so much with Peter. Does that make sense? Is that stupid? Maybe. Probably. Okay, the idea of John Ambrose McLaren going, "Do you want to build a snowman?" That's funny. I don't know whether it's because, I went to quite a rough high school. But why are these teenagers, so obsessed with the idea of talking about sex? And whether anyone's having it or, not having it? That was not part of my high school experience. No one really cared if anyone was or not. It might get in a bit of a, oi, oi, but, it wasn't like school. Unless there was, a scandal behind it, it was, cheating or something. Is it because the age of consent's lower in the UK? I don't get it. I don't get the obsession with sex in this book, and I am uncomfortable. And why does Lara Jean ask everyone about it? And it's weird. It's weird. Maybe that's a cultural thing. I don't know. Lara Jean and John Ambrose have just kissed in the car, and it was really cute, but I don't know. I just don't quite like them enough. I really like them individually, and the idea of them is cute, and it happens, and I'm just but it's not Peter, though. And Peter got all jealous and sad, but also he needs to stop hanging out with Genevieve. Oh fuck, I forgot her name. Genevieve. Is that her name? I don't know. But I've nearly finished book 2, so I'll probably see you in 6 chapters' time. I'm sad. It's Lara Jean's birthday, and John Ambrose gave her such a nice present, and then Peter came out and gave her her heart locket back. I just don't care. I just want her and Peter to be back together. Logically, John Ambrose is so much nicer to her and treats her so much better. So why do I want her to be with Peter? I don't know. I think Peter just actually loves her, you know? And because we found out what was going on with Genevieve now as well. So it's not his fault, really. And even Laura Jean understands now, so. But then John Ambrose, like, we do Peter. It's like, whoa, neither of you have a claim on her. This is entirely her choice. But when Peter said, Covey, you said you'd never break my heart, you've broken the contract. And I'm just like, I think mine's broken too. So I'm going to read and just really hope they get back together by the end of this book, because I can't bear otherwise. They're back together and I finished it. Oh, I'm so happy. I still didn't like the book though. It's just the pacing and the tone. I'm so happy they're back together though. Oh, they're gonna break up in the third one again, so I don't know if I can do it a third time. I can't care about the same thing 3 times.
Chapter 1. I like to watch Peter when he doesn't know I'm looking.
Good morning. You joined me with bedhead. I just woke up. Well, I didn't just wake up. I woke up like an hour ago. But it's 9 o'clock. And I've been listening to some of the audiobook. I'm gonna do a little bit of work and then I'm gonna put a tiny bit of makeup on, probs. And then go meet my group. So that's fun. Unless I haven't done enough work, I'm not gonna be annoyed at me. Which, you know, they're nice, but I feel bad anyway. I've written 700 more words of that thing I was supposed to do, and I feel better about it now. But I've been listening to the audiobook whilst I was doing work, and I'm not enjoying this section of the book where they're like talking about what unis they've gotten into and what they haven't, and like waiting for acceptances and deciding where to go, and because I've done all of that and it was giving me like war flashbacks to when I had to do it, and I did an extra year at sixth form to take like another A-level in a year. That'll make no sense to any Americans or anyone outside the UK. But I essentially just got like another qualification in a year, because that was just what I decided to do. So I've been through the process of applying to uni twice, and it's not fun. And so I'm not enjoying like listening to someone else do it and have that stress. I'm not enjoying it. I'm not liking it. But Peter's being very cute. However, they're so going to break up at some point in this book, and it'll be because Laura Jean decides to go to somewhere and they don't know if long distance is right for them, or she doesn't want him to, like, she wants him to go and have fun at college and not suffer in their long distance relationship. And sex is still such a big issue. Oh my god, it's not that big a deal. Like, it's like mentioned every 3 pages, and I'm like, I get it. You're a virgin. That's fine. If you don't want to, that's fine. And, not enjoying that aspect. Like, just, I get it. You aren't ready to do that, and that's fine. But do we have to talk about it every 5 seconds? And I hope to God that isn't the reason they break up for a bit. Like, she'll probably try and be like, no, I'm gonna have sex with him for him, and then neither of them will be able to go through with it because, you know, that's a stupid reason to have sex. And then she'll break up with him so that he's free to have sex at college, and then they'll eventually get back together because that's dumb. I hope to God that's not the plot point. I'll cry if that's the plot point. No. Because Lara Jean's just got her rejection from UVA, and then she's been put on the waiting list for some other college. I don't know, I'm finding like the start to this one a bit slow. Again, not enjoying it massively, but I really want to finish it today because I could have finished it yesterday, I think, but my friend came over and then I just sort of went to bed. Like, I didn't even really have dinner, so I was so tired, I literally just needed to sleep. So, I'm not going to argue with my body when my body says, "Oi, please sleep." I have actually enjoyed this challenge, experiment. I don't know, but I don't think I'll be reading anything by Jenny Han again because I've really not enjoyed the way it's written. And, oh my god, I'm desperate to read something else. I just don't think this series needed to be 3 books. Oh, I'll tell you more about about it when I've read the third one and we can have a final sum up of things.
The downside of not dealing with this last night is that I now have to root through it to decide what to wear. Pass me, I hate you. Lara Jean just met Margot's boyfriend in person for the first time, and she was like immediately bowled over by his accent. Like his English accent, he's from London, so he's from South England, which is my accent. So that's weird. And she was like, oh, my name sounds so nice in his accent. I was like, Lara Jean. Am I saying that wrong? It doesn't sound any different how she says it, does it? Lara Jean. But so now I'm just getting dressed in my bathroom going, Lara Jean. So that's given me a complex. Thanks, Lara Jean. Thanks for that.
Okay, I'm gonna have to talk to you while I put shoes on. Sorry, but a lot's just happened and I can't not talk to you about it. Oh my god, the narrator's voice for Margot's English boyfriend, so annoying. It was the worst English accent I've maybe ever heard. So I didn't enjoy that. I was like, just read it in American voice, oh my god. He seems nice, and I liked the Hufflepuff? Yes. Hufflepuff? Yes. Because I also try and guess people's Hogwarts houses on the first time I meet them. Not to their face though, just in my head. Their dad just said that he wants to propose to Trina. I think they're really, really cute and adorable, but I can, like, I understand Margot's thing, like, she probably feels so left out, like she doesn't belong at home anymore. And I get that, and that's sad for her, and that makes my heart ache a little bit. So I am attached to these characters at this point, even though they're all a little bit unlikable, and I think the movie does that better, but, you know, unpopular opinion. So yeah, I'm running late because I should be there right now. It is not my fault, I was so involved with the work. I'm sorry. My group can't hate me because I'm surprised bringing them snacks. And you can't hate anyone that brings you surprise snacks. It's impossible. I hath returned, and this just arrived. I bought a tripod. My meeting with my group was interesting. I got soaked in the rain, so it was raining really badly. And I'm probably gonna eat a snack, some sort of unhealthy snack, and deal with this. I'm gonna listen to the audiobook whilst I do it. I've read a little bit of the book in between like stuff I had to do, and I'm really not enjoying it that much. The proposal happened and she said yes, so cute. I can just, I don't know, I'm really fed up of Lara Jean worrying about sex. Just, I can't bear it anymore. This is so exciting. Why am I so excited about this? This is going to make my life so much easier because obviously you have not seen the setups I have to make to be able to film in front of my bookshelves. But it's a lot. To get this chair that you're sat on currently, you're sat on like my desk chair. I have to get it like up on the bed and then like stack books on it. Whereas even if I can just put this on the bed, that's easier. There's even like a little leveler to tell you if it's straight or not. That's so cool, look! You're on the tripod. Right, that was the exciting thing. Now to do these clothes, which is the thing I really don't want to do. Sad. I'm gonna get some chocolate to do it with to help cheer myself up and listen to an audiobook. So I don't really know how I'm gonna do it. Because I've literally taken everything out of my wardrobe. I think I might sort it into sections, like, before I put it back in. The only thing I know I want in the same place is my potato hoodie drawer, which is my big hoodies that I don't wear if I'm, like, you know, wanting to look nice. I wear them if I'm in my pyjamas with a greasy bun. They're my favourite thing I own. god, that felt like a job and a half, but I feel much better having done it. I'm halfway through the book, and to be really honest with you, I hate it. Really, really hate it. Like, I just don't get it. It's so boring. I think it's because, like, I've done a lot of what they're doing, and it works really, really differently in this country anyway. Like, we don't know what uni we're going to until like mid-August, and we go at the start of September, and it's all based on our like exam results. Like, the conversations her and Peter are having are the sort of conversations I have to have with my boyfriend, and it's not fun to like relive them. Just, there's very little I care about that's happening. Like, there are a few sweet things that I'm like, no, but like, I'm bored, and I really, if I wasn't doing it with this challenge, I think I would have stopped reading it by now, because I can't bear it. I can't do it, I'm so bored. So that's not a good sign. I'm hoping it gets better. I'm on chapter 28, so there's, what, 11 chapters left, but they're so long in this one. I'm so ready for it to be over. Oh, I'm gonna watch an episode of something or a YouTube video so that I can not listen to it for a bit, and then I'll go back to it. I'm about to start listening to it again, and I really, really don't want to. It really feels like a chore. That's not a good sign. I'm gonna tidy my desk, I think, so then I can do the floor and I can hoover.
Finally finished my desk and reorganised my art supplies in rainbow, and, well, not rainbow, but, you know, colour coded them, and oh, it's so satisfying. Like, look at that. It's brought me joy. And my pretty flowers. Yay. Peter's mum just talked to Lara Jean, and Lara Jean broke up with Peter, and I'm done with this book. I knew they would try and have sex, and then they wouldn't, and then they'd break up, and then they'll get together because they'll realise it was done, and then hopefully they'll be fine. But I'm just, I can't cope. It's the third book, and it's got 12 minutes in the book. I just want them to be together so I can stop reading this book. This book has like pissed me off. I feel really bad, but it's like pissed me off and ruined the other books, the elements of the other books that I did like. So, but I'm gonna keep reading. I won't update you for a while because me and I was having pancakes because it's pancake day in the UK. The contract that Peter writes at the end of her yearbook broke me. It hurt me inside. It's so cute. It's so, so cute.
I finished. I am so happy to be done with that book. I really didn't like it. And because I'm trying to change my rating system this year, it's like my only 2020 goal. But, you know, on my old rating that would be a 3, which makes no sense. So I'm going to give it a 2-star because I still really like the Lara Jean and Peter together, and I still love seeing them together, but oh, that book either like stressed me out or bored me. I didn't enjoy it at all. I don't know whether it was because stuff works so differently in England, or because I've really done all of that, so it felt it like brought back bad memories, or like it was just stuff I didn't want to talk about, or I don't know. I really, really didn't like it. And it's kind of like dimmed my view of the other 2 books, which kind of sucks. I feel terrible about it, and it's a shame because there were elements about it that I really liked, but I think my problem is with the writing. If I took those characters and gave them to an author I like, I think the book would have been much better for me. Because even the plot wasn't really the problem, apart from in the third one. It was massively the writing, and I just couldn't bear just the emphasis on Lara Jean being a virgin. Just all the time. I'm really sorry to have let BookTube down in this way, and I will endeavour to make it up to you.
Hi, I'm editing this, and I feel like I didn't explain any of my points of view well enough, so I was just ready to be done with the whole thing. Don't like the writing, as I discussed. Tone, pacing. A major flaw with the writing, I think, is that all the characters are really unlikable, and I think that's why I just really prefer the movies, because they take that element of the characters away and they're all really likable. I don't know why they're so unlikable. Like, just I'm starting to like them, they'll say something and I'm like, that was such a dick thing to say. And so yeah, some of it's just so unrealistic that I'm like, why would anyone ever say that? The weird like obsession with sex and when to have it and when to not, and waiting till you're married or like 21 or weird. Lara Jean and Peter going through the same thing again and again and again hurt me a little bit, because there's only so many times I can read the same thing about the same characters. But I did really enjoy that they'd been together for a bit in the third one. Like, it had been a year of them together, and I really liked that, and it felt like their relationship had like grown a bit, and I really enjoyed that aspect of it. The second book is definitely my favourite, even though I don't like Lara Jean with John Ambrose McLaren, and she definitely should be with Peter. I think the characters grow a lot more in that one, and I think they make a lot more sense, and they kind of do something a little bit different. And there were some different group dynamics than there were in the other two, and it's definitely the most well-written one, if that makes sense. But I think my current rating is the first one. Yeah, so my final ratings are: the first one is 3 stars, the second one is 3.5, and the third one is 2. That's how I feel about it.
To All the Boys I've Loved Before, possibly not the trilogy for me. So, I still don't get the beloved series. I still don't understand the hype, and I have very clearly missed the train here. So, thank you for watching me discover that I didn't like this series. For watching, subscribe if you want to see more of my face, like this video if you liked it because that kind of makes sense, and yeah, I will hopefully see you very soon. Bye!